Yeah, why not? Let's hit the start. So, there we have Mars. And whilst Mars is... it's actually fairly shimmery today, but... Oops, wrong way. When it gets still, it's absolutely stunning. So I think it's partly because it's much higher in the sky. It's actually much colder today as well. Much colder. But let's see if we actually can make this a bit bigger. In fact, probably the best way of doing this is if I do it on the software and plus size me. There we go. Now, the thing that's fascinating, oh, it's gorgeous when there's a focus. Look at all that detail. Let's check that's going out to the stream. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Sadly, the volcanoes don't come around till very late tonight, so I won't be staying up for those. But this is the canyon sister. Oh, please let my cursor be showing up on this. Now I figured this out. Oh, I think that's it. You say capture cursor, and it should capture my cursor. Trying to do all this on a laptop is a bit of a pain in the ass. Yeah, he does capture my cursor. Excellent. So, this guy here, just behind the spot of dust, it's not actually a spot of dust, that's a giant UFO fleet coming to kill us all. Well, until someone cleans. Oh, it's fading. That must be this white cloud. It doesn't look like it's faded much, but this is a great thing. We can just diddle with the brightness a bit. Yeah, this. So, 10 minutes before I started streaming, this looked absolutely stunning. Now it's actually pretty good, but the real reason I wanted to stream today, don't go horrible on my, I want the thing to go bad. Yeah, you can just about see it. There's a sort of what looks like the hint of a polar ice cap. This is the South Polar ice cap, and it kind of looks like there's one up here as well. And if we, one of these days I'll get a decent setup out here such that I can, well, I need a bigger screen, that's my main problem. Yeah, this is whatever, Valles Marineris here, and there's an outflow to this great big canyon thing down here, and if you take a look at all the topology maps of Mars, it's bloody clear that water was flowing out, or liquid, some sort of liquid was flowing out of the canyon, and that's where they sent a load of the early probes. So Viking 1 landed there, Sojourner, which was, oh, that's nice. Okay, we're recording that. Record me. Oh yes. Just give me 1,000 frames like that. Oh, you can see it clearly now. You can see it clearly now. Yeah, all the water came out here, such that if you're a geologist, that's a good place to go, because that's where all the stuff's going to be washed out. So I forgot there was, I think it was Opportunity went there as well. So there's a great host of, you know, it's a very popular landing site on Mars, and it's turned to shit. Is it coming back again? It's coming back again. Okay, that's 1,000 frames. Awesome. So, now that we got 1,000 frames, let's go over to Registacks. Okay, well, apparently he's there already, it's just we need to move him on top. Okay. 1 second. Ah, there he is, he's just off to the side. Ah, I see you now. Right, so we're going to load up that video that we just got into Registacks. I'll leave the live view up because the live view's actually pretty decent. I can center him. I mean, really, this is an absolutely stunning view of Mars. This is just so. Oh, that is absolutely superb at the moment. Sorry to be gushing, but you can see so clearly. Valles Marineris here. Right, okay, let's process it, see if we can actually pull out that ice cap. So we need to come to Registacks. We need to load up the video that we just got, which is that one. And set some align points. Hit align. It'll take a little while to process through this. Whilst it's processing through that, I'll see if I can get more of it on this. Oops, get more of it on the screen so you can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay, that's that done. We need to do something called limit, and we need to stack everything. Actually, by the time I've done this, I'll need it big again. So you get a nice, good view of the processed image. Oh, there we go. Right, so this is now all our stacked images of Mars, which is kind of nice. We can now go over to the wavelets and see what we can do about enhancing some of this. And it's a little bit sharper. Oh yeah, I'm sure that is. It's a slightly lighter, greener. So you can get things like frosts on Mars. I mean, this is a stunning image. This is, yeah, that's. Oh, you can see detail on the polar ice cap. You can see the irregularities in the South Polar ice cap. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can get my cursor captured on that one. Yeah, it says it's capturing the cursor. Ah, good, excellent, there we go. So this is Valles Marineris here. This is the canyon system that's about as long, it's about the size of America. Some of the pictures from the spacecraft make it look, actually, can you see the volcanoes? I think that's one of the volcanoes there. Anyway, there's all the liquid that came down here. It sort of comes out in a huge plain thing here. By the way, there is some debate whether the whole of the Tharsis region is actually one giant volcano, and the Valles Marineris here is a sort of it's a sort of tectonic fault type thing that was widened by the flow of water, but Mars has a fairly thick crust, so there wasn't much tectonic activity. So, you know, this huge amount of volcanism. The whole of the Tharsis region is elevated, and it does, if you look at it, it looks like one giant volcano. But no one's really ever figured out how to confirm that or not. But it's also really quite nice. You can see the shape of the polar ice cap is a little weird. So my reckoning is over the next few weeks we're going to get so this could be two things. This could actually be weather on Mars, or it could be that as we're sort of going around Mars, we're getting a better angle to see the northern polar ice cap. So it's entirely possible if you get Mars at the right time, you can see both of the polar ice caps at the same time. And seeing as this polar ice cap is clearly the one that's pointing towards the sun at the moment, and that's the one that's melting. The one in the northern hemisphere is much bigger at the moment. So this is like, there might be time. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's come back to. Oops, we're losing them. I'll come to the chat in a sec. I don't want to stay on here too long. I have been absolutely exhausted of late. Oh, that is so good though. I don't want to leave it. I don't want to leave it. Well, when it's not really shimmery, it's good. And I've got to clean that sensor. Yeah, it can be a pain in the ass keeping all the stuff clean. Okay, I'm doing one more shot on this. But I need him out of the way of the dirt. And yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to centre him more in the field like that. That will probably mean you lose him here. I will just move him over like that. Now we're clear of the fleck of dust on the sensor. And okay, let's record some frames. So it's a much more agitated it's different. So previously the granularity was smaller, I guess, but it was more wavy. This, when it's good, it's really good. Oh, it's the building shaking. someone's using the elevator. Okay, I'm stopping that one, and I'm going to record another one once it's okay. We're going for it. But I mean, it is absolutely stunning. Never before have I had it that you can just sort of eyeball Mars, and even just looking at it through the telescope, you can see all of these features fairly clearly. But then again, it's a fairly powerful telescope. It's not actually the best grab that I've ever had. This is the other great thing nowadays, is you don't need these miraculously perfect tracking mounts. So I've just recorded 1,000 images there. I think even just with the live view, you can see the irregular shape on the South Pole. Okay, right, let's go process that one, shall we? So I'm going to save that one. I'm going to post that one on something. Okay, we'll just record that. Okay, let's get the new guy out. So this is the thing that's amazing, is just how quickly the planet rotates. Well, Earth rotates fairly quick as well. But you know, you tend not to notice it. You see the sunrise, the sunset, all that sort of thing, and but when you're looking at another planet, you just sort of kick around for 10 minutes, and all of a sudden, everything's moved slightly. So how are we doing on the stream? Hello everyone on the stream. Hello Vinova. And hydrochloric acid. Yeah. Okay, right. We need to do some limiting stuff here. So when going back a ways, when you had to do this with chemical film, the mount had to track basically perfectly, and you had to take the picture at basically the perfect moment when the atmosphere was still for. You want more? You want more volume? Hang on, let me get the. Let me try and process this one a bit first. Yeah, this one's not so good. I would love to see weather actually. I've been told that you can, if you get it at the right time of year, the volcanoes have clouds form on them, and you know, you get these like white streams coming off the volcanoes. Oh, we've lost Mars. Okay, hang on, let me see if I can get that back for you. Too many windows. Oh, where'd old Mars go? Oh, there he is. Awesome. So, I reckon that, so the volcanoes, there are 3 of them right at the top end of this canyon system here. So if I were to wait for another 4 hours or something, you'd get a much better view of them. But I want to go to bed. I'm not 25 anymore. You know, too many nights burning the candle at both ends. But I am so sorely tempted. Actually, this is the other thing. I need to find a place where, at the moment, I lose Mars in about 2 hours. It goes behind the roof of the house. So I need a better place for recording this. And then it becomes a pain in the ass because the telescopes are big and heavy, and yeah, becomes a massive effort. All the time you're fairly close to home, it's not too bad, because you know, if your feet get cold or something, you can go inside, or if you want a coffee or whiskey or whatever is your poison, you can do it. Right. Okay, I don't think that's all I wanted to show you. That's probably the best image that I've ever gotten of Mars, and it's a nice view of the canyon system. So that was all I really wanted to show you. Thanks, Mike. Much appreciated. So, are there any other questions before I call it quits for the day, or? Let me just make sure Mars is nicely centered. Yep. So I'll make it a fairly quick one. I just wanted to show you. Oh my word, when it's clear, it is super clear. Oh yeah, the thing about Venus, I'm so certain that's bullshit. Yeah, if you think about it, what are the amount of stuff that you need to get life is astronomical, and to get it in Venus is kind of a hard sell, and it's all based on the fact that they found some phosphine, some minuscule amount of phosphine. It's almost certainly there's another mechanism going on there that we don't know. But okay, guys, I'm going to call it quits. Many thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I'll put a video out on life on Venus sometime, and also Oh, what's this? Have you looked into the new Raspberry Pi? No, but I will do. And also, I am now streaming from the most infected country in Europe. So the Czech Republic had 3,000 cases yesterday, which is, and it's got a population of about 10 million, which that's equivalent to getting about 100,000 cases per day in America. So it's even more infected than America. Oh, and yeah, I've had so much shit to deal with getting videos on. I had 4 videos in total taken down, and with each one of them I had to go through the same battle of basically, you write off to YouTube, they reject your appeal, you get onto the partner support, and they ignore you for a long time, and then finally, after partner support has said, your video has been reviewed by a team of specialists, there's absolutely nothing more that we can do, your videos are gone forever, they mysteriously reappear. Although in the current case it's a bit weird. I got the videos back on the Thunderfoot channel, apparently on my Steam, I think, maybe, but there was, I got a request from a woman from the Business Insider, I think it was, who said that she was doing a story on how dumb YouTube were on taking down videos debunking coronavirus conspiracies while leaving coronavirus conspiracies up, and how none of it really made any sense. And apparently she had actually had an interview or something, or got in contact with a spokesperson from YouTube, and she brought my stuff up to them, and miraculously the video that was banned on this channel, the Voice of Thunder channel, miraculously reappeared again after they told me the decision is absolutely final, you're never getting your videos back, team of specialists, all that sort of thing. Okay, guys. Yeah, I mean the woman from the Business Insider, I am not sure what her motives were, but I mean if she's doing a story on this, it's like, yeah, fine, I'll talk to them for that. Okay, guys. Many thanks for watching. Have a nice night, and I hope you enjoyed Mars.